Okay. We're gonna go to that little Indian section. I think it's right over here. Yep, let's get one. Should I get one or two? It's not that many people. I think I'm just gonna get the one. I am from Colombo, Sri Lanka. I started cooking when I was really little just because I loved the smells and the tastes, and I used to think, well, I could take that and mix it with that or mix it with this. Try to get it better. You look forward to a holiday of any particular kind and it's mostly about the food. They always had a green, they had a rice, they had a meat, and they cook for days. I realized that all of that stuff actually was designed and organized for you to feel good. Everything was about feeling good. Every one of the ingredients I use has a purpose. Like, for instance, curry leaves are very high in anti-inflammatory. Turmeric is ridiculously crazy. I can't even tell you what that gets into, everything. We have the sweet, the sour, the salt, the bitter, the pungent, and the astringent. Most people activate only 3. The others don't get activated, which is the bitter greens, and then the pungent is usually the spices. Okay, now I'm gonna make the Diva blend. This is the special blend, because I roast and grind all the spices for a purpose. When you roast the spices, you release all the oils, then this will get all toasty, and when they get really, really, really toasty, then I add lots of other things. It just depends on what I'm making. But now we let this cool off, and then we grind it. So this is my kale tahini salad that I make every week. This is a Sri Lankan style beef stew. In Sri Lanka, they call this vegetable kangkung. People also call this hollow vegetable. Look, they're hollow. They're like straws, actually. I just call this a zucchini curry, a coconut zucchini curry, but the sauce, oh my God, it's like addicting. Good food is something that nourishes, and you eat a bite, and you're like, holy buckets, what is that? And people will go, well, I don't like curry. Curry is not just one thing. For me, it's a style of cooking. So we're here to activate all your sensors. I'm not responsible for what happens afterward. I'm in love with food. I always have been. And I like to create this sensual experience for everyone. All of a sudden, people are frisky. Some of them get a little glow, and there's a little sweat. You're supposed to sweat sometimes when you eat. That's the experience I want people to have. Feel love.
But she makes it with love, and you literally feel love when you're done.
You can come back anytime, and you can bring her. And
it is more of an experience than it is just the food, because you get Heather and the food, and it's fun.
And that's why I like to do smaller venues now, because it's mostly the one-on-one that I like. And I have to do something to soothe my soul as well. That is soul satisfying to me.
It's not like a traditional restaurant. You come in, you don't order, you just get all kinds of stuff. Most likely won't have heard of some of the stuff that you're gonna try.
Some days at the diner or wherever I'm doing a pop-up, there's people that used to come and eat my stuff in the 70s and 80s. They bring their kids since they were little, and now their kids are bringing their kids. It's such a joy to see that. These kind of little groups make people get involved in talking with others and talking about food. The roasted and ground spices that just makes you laugh and makes you feel happy.
All of my senses are heightened.
It's really just how she makes it. It's like magic.
There's 2 kinds of food. Food that you eat it and okay, you ate, you were hungry. But this food makes my knee weak.
It's like gifts to the gods, but we're all gods if you want to be treated that way. You nourish your body, then you automatically feed your soul. I feel so blessed because I feel like I have a gift, you know, and more than anything, I just want to share that.